Hello everybody and welcome to a very special video. Now today we are at Shenfield. Shenfield, if you don't know, is in north-ish London, northwest-ish, northeast-ish even, ish thing-ish. It's like just outside the M25. And today we are driving a Class 321. Now, you may be thinking, this looks like train sim, what on earth is going on here? And you'd be right to say it looks like train sim. It is train sim. However, not as you've seen it before on this channel. Yes, today I'm pleased to announce that I do finally have my computer running train sim and I am ready to record videos on it. Now, I set up my channel with the intention of actually making train simulator content. However, that obviously never went through. And I ended up doing a lot of Minecraft stuff. Now, I'm not going to stop the Minecraft stuff, don't worry, that's still going to carry on, and hopefully I can keep up with all my Super Saturday and Minecraft Monday. But I decided for now I would do a bit of a special. I don't know how many parts I'm going to do, but just to show off what my new PC can do. I'm going to briefly go through the specs. I don't know whether they'll be in the description, it depends whether I can be bothered, but I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, I have 1TB SSD, 1TB HDD, Intel i7 8th generation, and something else, which I have forgotten, i7, oh, NVIDIA 1070 graphics card. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I'm guessing up here you will see it. 17-18 frames, not too bad really. This game, considering this game is poorly optimized and this is one of the most hefty routes in the whole game, it's not doing too bad. So let's open the doors. Or not. They are open, it's just that they're not open up here. It's just literally the back coach. Nice, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, right, we'll jump in the cab. Take the DRA off. Like so. Because we don't need it. Cancel the AWS. And if you don't know how to drive a train and all of these different terminologies I'm using, I'm probably not really going to go through them because that would just take too long. Go and just look it up on YouTube, and there's loads of videos out there that will show you exactly what I'm doing here. There's also videos how to show you how to number trains as well if you don't know. This is just in case because I've never done this on my channel before, and people may not know. So hopefully you will do soon. Right, so we're going to wait. I think the interior lighting was on, but just in case we are going to set lighting on. We can't do the auxiliary. We'll leave the heater off, and this is the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 321. So shut up. That's the DSD pedal. Cancel that by pressing E. Yeah, the Armstrong Powerhouse 321. Apparently the Dovetail Games one isn't very good. We shouldn't have the windows open, but I want to hear the outside sound, so R closes the doors. I'm assuming they're closed. Well, it allows us to take the brakes off. There we go. And today we are literally, I believe, we're just doing a, we're not doing quite a non-stop. I thought it was non-stop to London. Not quite non-stop, we've got to stop at Romford, Stratford and Liverpool Street, and I do believe that this unit here that we are currently driving, this one, is either one that's just been transferred over, because I know they were transferred over to the Eastern region, or it's a higher one. One of the two. Either way, it's working here out of Shenfield, and we must drive it. lovely sounding things. Right, I just got to turn the tail lights on because I didn't do that beforehand, and that was a bad thing. There we go. We should probably turn these wipers up as well because they're pretty slow. There we go. That's a bit better. Don't need the wipers on the other side really, because we're not driving from that side, we're driving from this side. Class 19. Now I am missing a few items from this scenario. Mostly WS stuff, to be honest. Because I don't have many of the other enhancement packs or anything like that. But we can live without them. They're not necessary really. They're just to add something extra. We'll still see trains go past, so excuse me, that's all what really matters. This train has come from Shenfield, so we're doing a normal service. However, the South End is not on this route. You can get it. Crouch Valley 3, 3.03, something like that. Lines off of UKTS. So if you search in Crouch Valley on UK Train Sim, you'll find it. But now we're going to do without it. And we're just going to drive our train all the way into London. Do the horn as we're not stopping. Try and even that out a bit as well. There's the train that left. Now that should be a 315, but hey, we don't have a 315 yet. We should do soon, but not at the moment. So it's a Class 360 instead. Let's close these windows. It's a little noisy. There we go. Oh, speeding as well. Yay. Speeding. Right, okay. I think we're inside the M25 now. Which means we're in London. Now this line's pretty local to me. I don't live too far away from it, so drive quite often on train sim, obviously. Don't get to ride on it though very often. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever ridden on it. Not this bit at least. Gonna just tap the brakes on and off to control the speed along here as we go down. Sure, we have green signals. Signal engine tutorials are available. PGT Rail, go do a very good one. You can easily find him on YouTube. Again, I'm not promising any links. Bit more power because we're slowing down a bit. Love station. That's not necessary to do the horn, but I just like listening to it, so really they only really do the horn when they go through stations when there's people that look as they're a bit close to the edge. And there was really close. I love this period. This is a bit of a transition period along this line. These trains, the Class 321s, were in so many different liveries along here. You had the XL Link, you had First Great Eastern, obviously London Midland, although I never saw any in that. You had a little bit of National Express. And then the Greater Anglia started appearing, and you had a few in that. And it was just really cool. It was really pretty along here, to be honest. Never knew what you'd actually see. Now they're more or less the same livery. There's still the variants of the purple and the red doors, but then when they started getting the stripes, it said National Express along the side as well. That was quite cool. Right, approaching Romford. I don't know where the braking point is, so I'm just going to play about brakes until I get it right. And there comes the Upminster branch. Romford to Upminster, change there for the district line. And C2C services to Southend. Because Southend goes to there, and this line has a branch line that also goes to Southend. Did I say Southend goes to there? Yeah, Southend goes to Southend, alright? I hope Southend in Southend at least. Here we go. More brakes. Right, now where's the 8-car marker, I wonder? Is that the 8-car marker? No, that's just a sign. Slow it down a little bit. Slow down the braking, that is, of course. Oh, okay, it's literally the full length of a train. Stop! Thank you. Okay, there we go. And we've got one in National Express over here. Oh, I keep hitting my trackpad because I have a laptop, and because I couldn't fit a computer in here in my house, so it had to be a laptop. So I have a trackpad, and I keep catching it, and the camera goes really funny. So if it does, I'm sorry. Not much I can do about that, though. That one's going to Colchester Town, but we are not. We're also going to depart for that before that guy as well. Oh, okay, maybe not. What? Hey! Sounds so good as well. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, Armstrong Powerhouse. I love this train. I travel on a similar train. I travel on a Class 317, and it's basically the same thing. It's just, it's a little older, but they sound the same. It's built by the same company and everything, so. I also travel on a 315s, which are similar. Not the same, quite, but they are similar. Stratford, 7 miles. DSD pedal, press E to cancel again. Now that will only go off if there's something like 90 seconds of inactivity for the driver. So if I'm to do this, the timer on the DSD is now reset because I've touched the train. And the train knows that I'm alive still. But if you do pass out or something like that, and after 90 seconds, train will beep. If it doesn't get a response from you by resetting the DSD, the emergency brakes come on and the train stops. And everybody's really cross, but hey, at least you haven't had a crash. So, important safety features. A little bit of a crossing there. I think it's just a workers' crossing, but still. DSD went off. Horn doesn't seem to affect it, and I'll sit the horn there on that corner because it's on the corner and you can't actually see any further than the wall, so I decided that would be a good idea. 88, 89, now we just got to balance the speed so that we don't speed, but we don't slow down too much either. We are going to go outside and listen to this thing, mostly. And they do sound like that. Like I say, this is Ilford. That's Ilford Depot. Another one of these. Well, 3 in 1 train. I didn't actually realise how big of a place Ilford was. As in, not necessarily physical, but it's quite important really, from what I see. There's a lot of buses that terminate here, and a lot of other bits. It seems quite an important place. Plus, it's pretty big on this railway as well, because it's seems quite a busy place. There's some tracks on the side, on the left there, and the flyover, which we are going under today. We are driving a fast service, or a semi-fast service even. Now we'll reduce some of the power. But now the snow lines, where the 360s are, or as they should be 315s, are on the other side of us. 2 miles to Stratford, well, 2.5 miles to Stratford, but still. I went train spotting at Stratford recently. Wasn't that long ago. That bridge there is the Goblin Line, Gospel Oak to Barking, which at the moment is currently closed. Down for maintenance. It's got to be the fastest way to travel through London. If you consider the fact that we've got all this traffic and stuff in London, and you don't even get to this speed. The most you can get on a road is 70 in the UK, so this is the fastest way to travel, really. It's just the waiting times, really. You've got to wait for your train to arrive, and you've got to wait for it to load up passengers, and then you've got to wait to stop. Because if we were going to straight to Liverpool Street, then it'd be really quick. But we've got to stop at Stratford. So anybody going to Liverpool Street has to stop as well, obviously. And wait for us. We're less than a mile away. I'm going to start braking. Well, I already did, but do my horn on the curved platform for Maryland. I don't know all the stations along here. I know a few. And Stratford is the next stop, but there's not actually that far between Maryland and Stratford either. Which platform? Platform 9, okay. So the doors will open on the right. Now I was train spotting, excuse me. I was train spotting on the end of this platform here, platform 9. On the right hand side, by that first shelter. That was where I was. We've got on the left the tracks that have just come out from underground. They are the underground, and they are the central line. There's the marker. I think we might miss the marker, but not too bothered. There's quite a long platform here anyway, so there's a fast service coming through. Is it fast? Or maybe it's stopping. I think it is stopping actually. doors. Now there's always station staff on this platform helping to dispatch the trains. Over here we've got the terminus of the North London line. We'll get our doors closing because they're ready, which is the overground section. Let's get the train moving, and then we'll have a look, because this is the platform where the TfL rail services come through, where Crossrail will be. This is the line where the M360s were travelling. Then across here we have Underground, Central Line. Get that speeding up a little more. Then we've got another Shenfield service. Then we've got Central Line again. And in here we've got a load of DLR and all sorts in there. Where are we? Whoa! Trackpad. Stop it, please. We've got some Dr. Zygarite down here as well. That's kind of like that. I don't think that's quite as low, but hey. That goes underground, never to be seen again. Till it gets over to the other side of London, of course. I mean, you could take the central line all the way down to Ealing Broadway, but you assume you have to take Crossrail, which would be a lot faster. They're building all tunnels about here on our left, in this big empty space. Massive construction projects, and all the tunnels are going down. From what I can tell, this platform over here for the Docklands Light Railway is now not an island platform. It's got a platform on either side. My throat's going funny. Sorry about that. That's the Olympic Park over there. You've got the swimming centre, the actual Olympic Stadium, the tower that I can't remember the name of. You've got the cycling centre, the copper box, kind of. So everything's good over there. Everything can be modelled nicely. $70 miles an hour in amongst all the houses. Got delayed AWS, which is good on this train. There's the Shard. We've got the Gherkin, and we've got another really tall building. Oh, don't want an emergency brake, do we now? Down to speed, in time for the limit. Perfect. Again, that AWS is probably for the speed warning, I'd imagine. Through the houses, still at 60 miles an hour. Pretty fast, really. Now we're going to start braking again. Reduce the brake a little bit. Oops. Now we've got the Cambridge main line, and I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but the Cambridge line and the Lee Valley lines coming in on the side here. Go, that's Bethnal Green on the left. It's only for certain services from Enfield and Cheshunt, I believe. I don't think Chingford services stop there. This is as barren as it looks, this bit. Over there you have the helipad for, or you've got the hospital with a helicopter pad on the roof, so that they can airlift patients into hospital. So these are meant to be the what is now London Overground services. There is Overground, yes. Central Line also goes over to the right somewhere. Has a station at Bethnal Green, which is a little bit away, and then it comes back and goes into Liverpool Street, and then crosses and goes back down towards Bank and all that. Over the top, we've got the East London Line, the new one. And about here, where this bridge is, in this gap, I think, up to this gantry, is where the old East London line used to terminate for when it was London Overground. Got an old platform. Can't remember exactly what that was now. We've got around here, maybe a little further along, we've got on the right the old Broad Street, which isn't modelled because there's nothing left of it. Trains literally stacking up, waiting to go in. We are cleared in, I do believe, so we'll start slowing down to this 15 limit. We can turn the wipers off. I love how the rain sounds still play, despite the fact we're underground. This looks nice though. We're down to 11 frames, but platform 11 for 11 frames. But you can't kind of knock it really. There are lots of lights in this station, I'm assuming, because it is very lit up. Very, very brightly lit up. Oh, I thought you were on this track, but apparently not. Apparently you're on the other track. And while it's probably not impossible for another train to sit in front of that one, it's not very common. I do believe this is where the 90s occasionally end, the Norwich services. They can come into this platform, I believe, although they usually go into platform 10 and 9. Brake a bit more as we pull into Liverpool Street. We're now approaching London Liverpool Street. Please change here for London Underground services on the Central, Hammersmith and City, Metropolitan, and Circle lines, and services to Cambridge and all them lines up there. There we go. And attempt to stop it. Stop it like we should. Doors, please. Turn that off, turn that on. Reset that. Put this into off. And are they going to open? Doors. Doors. Doors you kind of need to open now. We are a few minutes early. Maybe we'll wait and see what happens when we get to the time. Let's go have a look at the main section of the station. There you go. See, this is where the 90s usually happen to be. Usually turn up. These, in reality, are the platforms for the Stansted Express. These two, mostly the M2. These two are mostly the Cambridge services, and these two here are mostly the London Overground services. I think this one here might be London Overground, and this one might be Cambridge as well. I think that's how it works, on the most part. Then on the underground bit, see all of the platform, all of the stations used to look like this. Now up here, we have McDonald's, which ironically enough, there's a McDonald's Monopoly sticker. I've spent many an hour up here in real life, watching over the station, waiting for my silly train to come. Come on, train, hurry up! Looking at this board. What have we got? Chingford, Stansted Airport, Hertford East, Stansted Airport, Hertford East, Cheshunt, Hertford East. I don't see any. Oh, there's Enfield Town. And then we've got all of the other lines: Norwich, Shenfield, Clacton-on-Sea, Southend, Victoria, that is, Colchester Town, Shrewsbury, Braintree. and some special notices. About here is where the underground is. You can go along here and then you carry on straight and you'll reach the subsurface lines, so the Metropolitan, Hammersmith City and Circle, and you can go to the right and down and you'll get to the central line. Right, come on train. Now me to do the doors now. Oh yeah, here we've got, I think these are sometimes the fast lines, but these are mostly used for, up to this one, are mostly used for the semi-fast services from out that direction. Then I think this is semi-fast and TFL rail services, and these two are TFL rail services, from what I remember. And the TFL rail ones will be out of use soon because there's nothing left. It's all going over to Crossrail, and they won't be needed anymore. And the door's still on opening, so we should leave it here, I think. I've driven all the way here. Stopped pretty well, to be honest, not gonna lie. That's good, I'm pleased with that. Still don't know why they're not opening, but nah, oh well, I guess that's the end. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be making more special videos to show off my new PC and see what it can do. And I'll see you in the next one. So thank you and goodbye.